The night is falling, and it is snowing on the Winter Wonderland. Hello everyone, and welcome back in a new episode of our Minecraft series. Now it has come the day, a very special day. Today we are celebrating two very special occasions. First of all, we are lighting up our first candle of our Christmas wreath, or Advent wreath. So we start with the lowest one, and we will climb our way up to the tallest one, since the tallest one usually is the one that has been lit the last. There we go! I went in the end for a campfire because I was afraid that putting actual fire could lead to it spreading over to the leaves and burning to ashes the entire wreath, which I don't want to. I said two very special occasions, and this is because today it's an entire stack of episodes of Minecraft in English. Hooray! Yes, it's the 64th episode of our series. I'm very happy with it because I have been giving it a lot of love and reaching such a milestone with a lot of people who joined along the way. It warms my heart. So welcome to anyone who's new, welcome back to anyone who's a veteran, and I hope that you enjoy today's episode as much as you have enjoyed or will enjoy the next ones. Now, my blabbering aside, we start first off with farming, snow farming for all that matters. We are going to build the actual snow farm, and I want to show you, since we are already here, how does powdered snow farming work. So allow me to just get ready and see you in a bit for building the snow farm. I also swung by in our little village and got myself a pair of leather boots. This is because with leather boots we do not need to worry about powdered snow, because we can walk on top of it. This is powdered snow, light as a rabbit. It's very... Ooh, we have to pay attention, though we can still get inside of it, but we can jump onto it. That's very comfortable, especially when you are traveling through a snowy biome, because that way you don't have to worry about getting stuck inside. Oh, the powdered snow, help me. And I think you don't even get cold. No. Oh, I didn't know about this. That's very nice. Good. Okay, so that matter aside, we now have snow farm. So the snow farm is very simple as a concept, so I think we could even do it right here. Yes, we have this little hilltop. I want to make a tiny bit of roofing. How to build a snow farm? For a snow farm, we will need just two things. Well, one thing. No, two. A snow golem and a shovel without a silk touch. That's it. You could also use the one with silk touch, but the one without silk touch allows you to get snowballs, with which you can craft snow blocks. While instead, with the snow layers, these layers here, you'd have to first stack them all up, and then you get a block of snow, which is not ideal. So let's begin by clear out a little bit this small area. It's just going to be a holding cell, actually a cage, for a snow golem. And then we will have to just put down chest. I believe we do have some barrels down here. A wood barrel. Perfect. There. And I was wondering whether we do have to put hopper minecart on top of it or not. We will see. So, for as a first thing, you'd want to have just a free space like this, because then you can put inside 2 blocks of snow and no! Oh, come on, really? There. Okay, what a fail. You can already see that the snow golems do spawn these snow layers. So by pushing it on the corner and maybe getting rid of this piece of iron bars, it doesn't work. Good. I wanted to check whether by using a soul sand block it works. Yes. So we do not need even to use some hopper minecart, but we can just use a normal minecart for farming snow. Okay, so we now just have to whip out our trusty our fortunes shovel, and then the farm is very simple. It just works. You have to aim it carefully at basically at the hopper, while also having this snow layer in the way, and just holding down the button and the magic begins. Look at that. Infinite snow, and really, literally for nothing. So now that we have this, we can begin thinking about building the stuff we wanted here in the Winter Wonderland, because that was, let's say, the last straw, the last thing that kept me from building here, because I want to have snow-covered roofs, so that from a map perspective, it's going to be as. So now that we have our snow farm done, I want to show you, well, how does powdered snow farming work? And it's unbelievably simple. We just need, I believe I'll have to whip out some, supplies over here. Right, some iron, and that's it. 3, 4, let's do it like that. And then cauldrons. This is because when it is snowing, cauldrons get filled up with powdered snow. So it takes quite a while. Therefore, when you are farming some powdered snow, you just want to lay down a couple and just wait. Obviously, I won't be waiting here. I won't be doing any time lapse or anything like that over here. I'll show you just when one of these has filled up. In the meantime, that we wait for these cauldrons to fill up, at least one, please. Minecraft gods, we need to perform some sacrifices also. While we are traveling back home, I just wanted to tell you that I have actually been hunting down the 2 wizard bosses that I had planned to show you, but being the battle very brief and very, quote, boring, I chose in the end not to include them, because it's just me with a bunch of golems slaying 2 wither bosses. Very simple. While showing you this, I'll tell you the next step of our devious plan of today's episode, which is I want to work on something that went a little bit under wraps while I was building the wither skeleton farm, which is turtles. I had to go over to the ocean, the coral reef, for gathering some eggs, and I want to put them to use in today's episode by building an actual a scute farm. So basically a place where we can have a scute to build, well, to craft scute, well, turtle helmets, which allow us to breathe a little bit longer underwater. So let's get back to the video. Okay, so we are back at home. I just need to gather a couple of last pieces. Sand we need, and our minecart with a knopper, some rail, redstone, and some normal rails. Right, so it's not that easy to choose a place where to place them, because I want to make a little glass enclosure in which to spawn and grow the turtles, but once they are all grown up, we won't be needing them anymore. We can free them and let them roam inside the world. So maybe over here it's a bit better as a place. It's still empty, this part of our realm, but it's still included in our realm. So allow me to just do a bit of terraforming. I want to open up a little bit this protected shore, and then we can plop down our structure and begin hatching some eggs. Okay, so here we are. This is the farm completed. So basically what we have down here is a minecart with a hopper. It is continuously running around and gathering whatever items is dropped on top of this sand platform. We have to use sand because eggs do require sand for hatching. So now we have just to wait for these to hatch. The leaves on the sides are there because when a baby turtle grows up, it might get partially stuck inside a block and die if though these were solid blocks. I chose to use leaves because they are more decorative than, let's say, for example, glass. Here we have two fence gates that allow us to basically have that basically keep in the little turtles, because we have to wait for them to grow up, for them to drop actual scute. Off camera, I will be working a little bit on improving this little bay. I want to add a couple of trees, a little bit of greenery in the water, some nifty details, fix the lighting, hiding it, all that nice stuff. Now that we are done here, we can go ahead and move to the signboard for concluding today's episode. While we are here, I unfortunately discovered where our entire array of smiths went. They died. I discovered this because I got here and I was trying to bring back upstairs one of the smiths that was stuck here in the water, and he got into this waterfall, popped up, and fell down to its death. So that's what happened to all our past smiths, I believe. They fell to their death due to their stupidity. Nice. Well, I've started trying to patch up a little bit this issue using these bare bushes, which act as a fence for mobs. Mobs usually do not walk through them. They see them as a fence, but they are not fences. They are nice little bushes that don't hurt the eye too much. Much less than, let's say, a wall or a fence. Well, I'll have to get some new smiths if I ever want some more stuff, some more blocks, some more items. We have one last, our armorer, which we rescued at the beginning of today's episode, and he's the last survivor. We'll have to bring him some company sooner or later. up to the signboard. Okay, here we are in front of our signboard. We are here in the Winter Wonderland because actually on the main signboard there's nothing to be updated. While here we have to get rid of the snow farm, which we built over here, and also the powdered snow farm. Albeit I will be improving the aspect of it because just 9 cauldrons over here like this, it's a little bit sad. I want to do something more fancy, and maybe I'll have to look into it. I wonder whether dispensers can empty the cauldrons. Who knows? I'll have to do some tests off camera, but this is all off camera material. So we reached the end of today's episode. It was a very productive one. We managed to do all sorts of things. From lighting candles to farming, actually. So it was a little bit of a mixed episode since we also built the shore. I thank you for having followed me until this moment. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's episode and subscribe if you wish to see more like them. And I will be waiting for you, as per my usual, in the next episode. Bye bye!